All right, we're here. We're here. We're live.
Yeah, we are. We're live. Hello.
We're just waiting on a grenade, which he should be here in just a second. But today we're doing something special. The official Xbox Games Showcase was today, and lots of cool, exciting announcements. Oh, see, there's the grenade. Lots of cool, exciting announcements that Xbox and Microsoft showed off. Lots of new games coming out, and we are very excited. I know, Penn, you watched this earlier, and I have not seen it yet. I watched the first 10 minutes and saw the spoilers, saw the Halo stuff. I mean, you guys will see that here in a second. So what we're going to do today is play the video, and obviously you see that right below us. I don't know why that says live down there, because it's not capturing that window as that. Weird. I don't understand. Weird stuff is going on with Discord.
Things.
There we go. Okay, I got it now. Okay, so we've got the video right below us, and we're just gonna play it, react to it, and see all these cool announcements that Xbox released today. Any words or thoughts before we start this thing, Pen?
Oh, absolutely. Like, you guys, as you're popping in, feel free to be interactive with us. Like, your thoughts on the video, throw the stuff out there, and join the conversation. Like, we're here for you guys too.
Yeah.
Let us
So
know what you're excited about, or
unlike our
whatever.
normal Monday podcast where we have kind of a set layout of what we're doing, this here we're here to react with you guys as the audience as well. So.
So woo!
All right, here we go.
I get to see this Halo footage. I'll have to show her later. This is great.
Are we ready? You ready, Grenade?
Yes, finally, time to sit down, enjoy my lemonade in my new area.
Lemonadia? Yeah, your new area looks very nice. I'm
More
happy with it.
streamer-esque. Do I look like a professional streamer?
You look like a professional streamer.
Let's
That's
do
right.
this, Clink.
All right, here we go. Let's make sure volume's up. Are we ready for this? This is
an
a
Xbox Stinger.
Xbox Stinger brought to you by Microsoft and Xbox. 5,
Oh, the countdown.
4, 3. Xbox Game Showcase brought to you by Microsoft.
Please buy Xbox Game Pass.
True. They do want you to buy Xbox Game Pass.
Oh,
Oh man. Okay, so I love space sci-fi. Space sci-fi is where I live, and
Yep.
oh man.
I'm
man.
sweating.
Are you?
Yep.
Yeah. Because that metal's hot.
That metal's hot.
The metal's too hot to handle.
Looks like Mercury.
Have you
Not
guys
the
seen?
planet.
Have you seen it's a movie
Man, look at
with
those
Sam
particle
or Neil
physics.
Neil Young, or not Neil Young, Sam Neill, spaceship, Event Horizon. That whole area looks like
Yeah.
this looks like Event Horizon.
A little bit.
Ooh.
Is that the Molinar armor?
Halo. That's
Yep.
Halo. Easy call.
Even
All
though
those-
this technology will save humanity.
Did you guys know that I was Master Chief?
Did you dress up as Master Chief?
No, I was Master Chief.
Oh.
I took a break from saving the universe 5 times.
So you traveled back in the past to be a professional streamer, playing the stories about you in the future. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm into myself like that.
Wow. I love this video so much. I'm just like soaking it in again.
This is beautiful. 117. Spartan 117. Boot
You
sequence.
guys ever read the books?
I
Yes.
did actually. I was just about to say that. I read the Reach books and what happened with all the
So-
other Molinar
You guys know
armors.
that the story is completely ripped off from another series.
What other series?
I think it was called The Rings of Parthenon or something like that.
Huh.
But it's literally a ripoff.
Become Master Chief. Oh,
Every
so
sci-fi's a ripoff.
is this the actual start screen?
I don't know.
It
This
is
the
a demo.
start
It's the
screen.
demo
It's
start
the demo
screen.
start screen, but I don't know. I love that they gave us gameplay. I love it when
Wait.
studios give us actual gameplay.
167 days after we lost.
Yep, this is death.
Who's this guy?
He was in a previous trailer.
Was he in a previous trailer? Okay. Oh, shit.
This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, shit.
We have no robot tonight for this.
That's fine.
This
No
item.
worries.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll deal with it.
Yeah, we'll deal.
No. No. You. I can't stand this. Who you are. Breathe. No. You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're... Are you even listening?
So me and Tony were having a conversation about this. Do you think Bungie gets royalties from Halo?
Safe. Safe?
I don't know.
I haven't been safe since I found you. I found
Probably.
you.
They still have some licensing rights to it. Or maybe not licensing rights, but I'm sure that they entered into agreement with Microsoft.
If we don't stop the band.
Probably.
You keep saying that.
Was it 343 now that has it?
Man, which was a part of
I know
Bungie.
I saw condors over there. I'm going
I
to
thought
take you
343
and
was
find
a
out
studio
what
that worked with Bungie, wasn't part of them. I thought they were supplied by Activision.
Almost everybody in 343 was part of Bungie, and it like slivered off to make Halo, basically. Became their own thing.
Please,
Got it.
let me see what I can find.
Halo's my game, guys. It is my game.
I love Halo
Take a look
so much.
together.
Halo
Like I
is-
said the other night on our Monday podcast, like that Halo LAN party is just
Oh,
awesome.
Bump, bump, bump.
Okay,
So
so
check
now we
this
go straight into
gameplay,
gameplay. Huh.
This gameplay is not just
Can
how
you
it
ADS?
looks like.
Can you ADS?
Yeah, you can ADS.
I would like them to put ADSing in Halo.
I mean, I assume on some guns you can ADS, not all.
Yeah, you've been able to ADS on most guns. Well, not most, but a lot of the
Yeah,
guns.
there's only a couple you could
Right.
ADS in most Halos. Sniper
And forward.
rifles.
Yep.
That looks so good, but that's not the point. What I'm really enjoying seeing in here is we're seeing a fusion of modern shooters with Halo in a way that still is Halo.
Yep.
Is what you guys are gonna
It's a
see.
Puma.
It's not a
You mean-
Puma.
It's all a Puma.
It's a Warthog.
No, it's a Puma.
No, it's not. Grenades now disinvited from the street.
It's
Have you-
Akuna Matata. Akuna Matata, guys.
Yeah. Have you not seen Red versus Blue? They call it a Puma.
I know they do. I know what you're talking about.
So I like these map integrations.
Yeah.
It feels
that's
like
what
an
I'm
open
seeing.
world modern game.
Right,
Right.
that's what I mean. That's the updating
Yeah.
right there. You know, you've always
It's
been
still
able
got
to attack the battlefield how you choose in Halo, which has
Yeah.
always been cool. But if it's the whole map is now the battlefield, holy shit!
It's not just you're locked into
So this better be like
scripted
this.
way.
This
of
I
doing it.
feel like this. Ooh, I love the hits. They're brutal.
I love the
Please tell
sound
me they're front
effects
party.
that 343 and Bungie have always done with
Yeah.
their gun sounds,
Yeah.
where it sounds so satisfying shooting a weapon.
Check out this.
You
Check
know,
out this one. Oh yeah.
There we go,
that
that's an
gun
ADS.
is like,
So far, like the gameplay looks really good and all, but
That looks great.
it also seems a little.
The
vanilla.
graphics seem a little vanilla to me.
Wait. You're gonna see some stuff. Hold on.
Well,
Like,
because
so
Halo's
far-
always been about chaos. Once you get to a certain area, it's fuck. Oh, hey, let's throw a rally barricade in there, boys.
yeah.
That's cool.
You're gonna
Oh,
start
I
seeing
like
some
that
stuff.
that helmet
Look at this.
physics.
Look at that.
Wow.
Zip
The
line,
hook shot,
man.
the hook shot
Yep.
zip line, huh? That's cool.
Yeah, you can hook items on the map with that, bring them to you, and throw them at your enemies. Now you're gonna see that too. Like this is, wow.
So, I mean, I know that this is just a demo, but like right there, you could just see the clouds load in.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like for
I think they're trying
quote
to show what
next
the gameplay
gen,
is.
yeah. So if they're just showing gameplay, I get it. But
Yeah.
if this is supposed to be representative of the final product, I'm actually not that impressed on the graphics compared to
No.
what we've seen now with
Yeah, I don't
more
think that's the
RTX stuff.
point of it. Because people have been asking for years now, like, let me see the gameplay. What am I doing in this game? How is it different?
Oh my
How is
god.
it? How is it
Did that grunt just launch itself with two grenades in hand?
it
Oh my
did.
god.
It did.
Dude, if they put rocket jumping back in this game, that'd be fucking dope.
Yeah. The music is back to the OG. Like, oh,
Yeah.
man.
It's definitely got that old school Halo feel to it for sure. But it's still
With
just,
matched
the
with
gameplay
like new.
seems so vanilla still. Like,
This is the start of a campaign mission. You gotta remember, like,
yeah,
most
that
shooters
doesn't
is
matter.
pretty
Halo,
slow.
I remember Halo being so fucking insane. There was so much shit going on.
But
Now
I mean,
it's
I feel
starting-
like
now it's the
different.
start of the mission.
I feel like Halo 5, right? This is the 6th entry in the series officially of
Yeah,
like
officially.
this will be Halo 6.
Look at that shit.
I don't know. I feel like Halo 5 kind of flopped all in all compared
did.
to the other ones in the series. So
Well, the big thing was because of Locke ended up defeating Master Chief because they're trying to introduce a new character.
yeah.
But everybody
It
likes
wasn't the
Halo because of
character.
Chief.
It was the gameplay. It was too squad combat and too little bit tower fantasy as Master Chief.
That is true, Choni. Like when the Destiny beta came out, it didn't look great, but look at how many years ago that was. I mean, this is like, sure, you can see some of the modern stuff involved in it, but you know, I'm actually not that impressed on the graphics with this.
Mark my words, dude, we're gonna see some stuff come out where it's gonna be better graphics in the gameplay. That's a demo.
I hope
That's
so.
A prototype build.
That is true.
This is
This
the
is
gameplay.
they normally on these they'll show this is not representative of the final product. So
Right.
Lost this war months ago. Your people
It's Gary.
are broken,
it's Gary.
hunted, defeated by me.
Damn, that guy's face is
Wish I could
fucked
tell
up.
you it was difficult, but it
I like the
was.
little things that they
Yo,
had
that
in that
is
last
totally
scene.
fucking
We
Gary,
are
bro.
one step ahead.
Like the whole repair kit, that was cool.
The ring is
Deceased.
already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well.
Yeah, okay, so what I read about Halo Infinite was that instead of doing installments of like Halo 6, Halo 7, Halo 8, this is going to be 343 and Microsoft's Halo game for the next 10 years.
Right.
And they're going
Game as a
to
service.
constantly be updating it. So I'm wondering if that means that it's now going to be
hold on.
a
Are you
live
saying that
service
Halo-
game.
Fuck, man.
And but that's what I read is that this is their installment for the next 10 years of Halo. And this will be their game.
This is my last.
So I don't know if that means live service like Destiny or not.
Test of legends. Our story will outlive us both.
That guy looks terrifying. Those teeth.
Fire
You like that,
your
Choni?
heart, Spartan.
I look like a pro streamer now, don't
Bury
I?
your fangs.
I like how he's calling out the Master Chief.
Right?
So yep, that's a game boner right there for me.
Holiday 2020, optimized for Series X, smart delivery, Series X, Xbox One, and PC, and Game
Game
Pass.
Pass.
Okay.
Yep.
And PlayStation.
Nope.
No. But PC. So this is the whole
And
thing
PlayStation.
We hope you
is
enjoyed your first look at Halo
I'm
Infinite's
probably
campaign.
not going to buy an
I'm
Xbox
incredibly
because
proud
all
of
of these
the
are coming
team
out for
343,
PC, and I've
and we're thrilled
I've
to
got
share a hint of
the
the
latest
epic
gen
challenges that await you
i7
on the next
processor
chapter of
and
Master
a
Chief's
2080
journey.
Ti. So
This is the most ambitious campaign.
why
buying
would I
it.
not want to get the highest quality graphics that I
For the first
possibly
time,
ever
players will have
could?
the freedom to explore
I don't know why I need to
mysterious
buy an
new Halo
Xbox.
ring that's several
That's what I was
times
telling
larger
people. If you're going to
than
be
our
on
last two
PC,
Halo
just stay on
games
PC.
combined.
Just upgrade your PC if you have to,
Halo
because you can
Infinite has
get
been built
a
from the ground up
longer
to take full advantage of
lifespan
Xbox
out of your
Series
PC.
X.
There's
Bigger
no
battles,
need to
epic
have an
vistas,
Xbox anymore,
more
honestly.
complex
The
visual
only
effects,
console you really
displayed
need is a
with 10
PlayStation.
times the processing power per pixel of Halo.
Remember, you have all your
This will be
Microsoft
running
games
at a
on your
flawless
PC
I know
and
Penn
all
has
your
many
and
things to
will
say
allow us
about
to
that.
bring the Halo ring to life in
Yeah,
ways
I mean,
that
at this
we've never
point-
been
but I'm trying to
possible
watch
before.
as well.
We look forward
At
to
this
sharing
point in
even more
time,
about Halo
like,
Infinite in the coming months.
Going into what's
including
coming
a
up,
first
everything
look
going
at
crossplay, do you
multiplayer.
really think you
And
like
now,
you have a
please enjoy
PC? You're gonna want
glimpse
to play an
of what others in the
Xbox?
Xbox Game Studios family
Yeah, I
have
want
been
to play
working
on my Xbox. So yeah, I do.
But then you're gonna buy a new Xbox even though you got a PC?
Fuck yeah.
World premiere.
But if everything has crossplay, what's going to be the point of having an Xbox unless you just don't have the financial money to invest into a PC?
I don't have enough money to upgrade to what the Xbox Series X is. I've already taken a look.
And so, yes, then that would be a reason to buy an
It costs
Xbox.
more
Sure.
than what the Xbox Series X is going to cost me.
But for me, I've already upgraded my PC to
Right.
be the latest standards of next gen and more than next gen. What is this?
You'll see.
I mean, that mocap looks fantastic.
I'm so excited for this game.
I really hope this isn't fucking Microsoft answer to Last of Us.
I don't know. The Wellen.
Wellen? Was that Iowellen? Right.
Bum, bum.
I agree with you, Chon. 100%, man. I feel like there's no point. I mean, my PC now is better than the new Series X. So,
Mine's definitely
like,
not.
at this point in time, what's the point of even getting it if I can play it all on here?
What is this? I want to know.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh,
You're gonna have to see
shit.
it.
Rona!
State of Decay 3.
3, dude.
Wow.
I hated State of Decay and
I
State
like
of Decay
it.
2.
I like it.
This is another Xbox stinger brought to you by Sony.
Microsoft. No, it's not Sony. It's
Sony.
Welcome
Microsoft.
everyone to the Xbox Game Show.
Hey, Phil
Oh,
Spence.
Phil Spencer.
Today, we're showing games
He has
from
my
9
name
of our
in his
15
last name.
Xbox Game Studios, including
Too bad you're not a
unveils
garbage
5
human
new
being.
first-party games. What you
So,
will see today
5 new
is
first-party
how
games.
Xbox Game
Okay.
Studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device.
Exactly,
you play them on.
Chuck. Agreed.
Xbox
I agree with that,
Game
yeah.
Pass is the
You
best
guys can
way
play
to
on PC
discover
if you
and
want.
play.
I can play on Xbox if I
And
want.
we
That's
want
the
you to be
point.
able
We
to
have
experience
options.
as
and I
many
dig
great
that.
games as possible.
I dig that.
So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today from your subscription or free to play.
Wow.
These
Yes,
games
sir.
will look and play best on Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. And we've
After he's done
designed
speaking,
the most
pause it.
consistently powerful next generation console. And we've built state-of-the-art platform technology to allow every developer to realize their full vision. One studio that has always pushed the limits of our hardware is Turn 10. And they're early in development on
Turn
the
10.
next Forza Motorsport.
Okay,
And
Forza
Xbox Series
Motorsport.
X is bringing them closer to their dream of unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native 4K resolution, all.
I mean, that
at
looks
60 frames per
fantastic
second.
for.
The trailer
But it's
you're
probably
about to
rendered
see
on a
was
PC.
captured completely in engine.
Okay,
Jeez, they
captured
insulted
completely in
me.
engine. Okay, so
Okay,
Grenade, what's
Yeah,
up?
So, did you see what he just said? These games are going to play better and feel better on the Xbox, right?
Okay,
You heard that, correct?
Mhm.
How? When isn't it just the equivalent of a 2060 that's in there and a Ryzen 5?
No, it's not a Ryzen 5. It's like a Ryzen 7.
Okay.
I'm
Or is it
not
9?
sure what the specs of it
No,
are.
it's 9. It's 9.
And-
I think it's a 9.
Yeah, but
There's no way in hell it's a 9. Otherwise, the thing is going to cost like $900 instead of the
Yeah.
$500 that they're
But-
talking about.
okay, because of controller. But I can plug in a controller to
He's-
my
He's,
PC,
he's being a smartass.
and
um,
you know,
Like, it's going to be better than the current gen console is what he's referring to.
sure,
Okay,
yes.
so what?
It's going to play
Absolutely.
better on the Series
Okay,
X
so
over
if,
the One
if
X.
if he was trying to be and make the point in the current gen consoles,
Mhm.
he would say, better on Xbox versus the Xbox One or the Xbox One X instead of going better and feel better than anything. When I guarantee you that game was running on a fucking PC, and on top of it, there's no way in hell with the Xbox's current stats that's going to be better than a built PC. So
I
why
mean,
would it play better? Why would it play better?
It's got an 8-core AMD Ryzen Zen 2 architecture CPU. It's got a custom Ryzen. It's not
So
like
it's an 8-core Zen. Yeah, it's a Ryzen.
Okay.
It's a Ryzen 7.
Yeah,
What's the
it's a 7.
GPU?
AMD Navi RNDA 2 family with 52 CU at 1.82 25 gigahertz. So it's 12 teraflops.
So I mean, that's a good custom GPU, a good
Yeah,
custom
that's good.
CPU. So it's like getting a high mid-range PC for what, probably $500 is my
So
guess.
it's probably like a 2050
And he's probably also
what's-
referring to features, grenade, and all kinds of stuff. It's just a marketing thing. You just think it's going to play better on Xbox Series X. It probably will have different things that make it play better than previous consoles and other attachments.
unless they're
and things, but
intentionally throttling it on PC, then I don't see it being better on.
I
Xbox.
think
really
I
don't.
think in parentheses unsaid is compared to current generation consoles.
it's compared to what we have now to what most
So,
people have for a
world
PC.
premiere.
You know,
I agree. And of course, you're always going to get higher fidelity on a super high-end gaming PC. Always. No matter what. But sometimes I run into some graphics glitches here and there on my PC, regardless. So yes, these games are optimized for being able to play on console, and they port it over to PC, and sometimes those ports aren't the greatest.
that's a good point too. The ports aren't always great.
But yes, you'll have better graphics on PC.
I can tell you, Master Chief Collection works a lot better on my Xbox One X than it does on my PC.
And you have all the games already for it.
Yeah. In engine, look at that.
I mean, that looks beautiful captured on an Xbox. Wow.
Did they say this is all rendered on Xbox?
Yeah, they did, yes.
They did.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm not going to buy an Xbox, but I will probably spend the $5 a month on the Game Pass.
Game Pass, for sure.
Get the Game Pass.
For
It's
sure.
worth it.
Because if
what
I'm
you have
getting
available.
$3,000 worth of games for $5 a month for the PC version of Game Pass,
Our
absolutely,
world
that's worth it.
has a rhythm. We
This
all
game looks dope
sense
too.
it,
So this is rare,
but only a few.
which I haven't seen a modern
Is this
rare
that-
game
is
come
it-
out in a while.
Is fucking Sea of Thieves, man.
It is found
Yeah.
in
Is
the
that rare?
smallest
Okay.
Yeah.
moments,
Look at those.
Now, is this that
Art.
battle royale?
in every step of a perilous journey. In the
I like
century
these
of
cartoon
ritual,
graphics though. This is cool looking.
When it reminds me of Breath of the Wild.
bonds we share.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my thought too. I love his face. Look at his face. I love his face.
And in moments
That
of
beard
stillness,
mustache.
Yeah, that's right, Sean. Ryan looks a lot like this.
It teaches us to look beyond the expected.
Oh, little koi
Sure.
fishies.
Yeah.
Have some of my stomach
Be a
fish.
light in dark places.
Oh, that's a mini giraffe.
I love
See
colorful games, man.
answers.
They're beautiful. That is for sure.
And to stand watch over our world.
So, extra dimensional
Our world
beings
has a
invading our
rhythm.
world.
We all sense it. But only a few. Truly
I like this art
feel it.
style.
That's how Swedish fish are made.
That makes me sad if that's how they're made, man.
That's dope.
Please tell me that's bad. When it touches them. No. I'd say real Final Fantasy spirits with
Everwild. And again, on Game Pass. Like, I could try all these things without having to
Everwild
spend so
will
much
give
money.
to you a magical and untamed natural world for you to explore and to just truly lose yourself in. It's a place to be eternal. And Eternal has the gift to sense and feel how magic flows through nature and connects every living thing. The team here at Rare are so excited to be working on something like Everwild.
Yeah,
And I
Chan,
hope you're
open world.
excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's shown their support and love, and for the incredible, awesome, positive.
So is this an
community
Irish
that's
studio that
already
made it
growing
then?
around this game. Thank you, thank you, thank
A
you.
lot
Just
of them are
because
very
she's
awesome.
redheaded and Irish doesn't mean it's an Irish studio.
I don't
Clink.
know.
No, but a lot of them are. They have an office over there. So,
Yeah.
mhm.
Whoa. I just got hit with a flood of memories.
Love
So
you
yeah,
both.
that game looks good.
You
It
seeing
looks
what I'm
good.
seeing?
I liked the cell shading like,
Allison?
art style to it.
Yeah.
It looks creative. Like the gameplay won't be what you expect, you know?
Yep.
And I
A
does
dig
game
it.
by Dauntwood.
that they don't
Don't
believe
nod.
us.
Yep.
Don't nod.
We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense. But we couldn't be sure.
Is this like a
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart.
what am I thinking?
Brother, sister, we look out for
That
each
one
other.
about
It
the
doesn't
high
matter
school
that
kid
finding
who had
truth
superpowers and it came out in chapters.
feels impossible.
Are you talking about the one where she's like going through like high school drama and stuff
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Thing that matters.
Something
So
story. What was
those
that?
not
show?
made. They made like Life is Strange. You guys know them.
That-
There we go. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
This is the studio that made
And the
this
only
game.
way to move
Okay,
forward
that's why it feels like that. Got
is
it.
to keep looking back.
I played about 2
We've
episodes
been
of Life
getting
is
these
Strange and I
visions
hated the
whenever we
game.
see or hear something
I was
really
so bored so
emotional.
quickly. I mean, I understand there's a demographic for it, but fuck me, I did.
It's just about experiencing. Like it's a slice of life game. That's what it
Exactly.
is.
And I hate the animes. It doesn't mean I probably won't like the games. And like this right here, like nothing
She
about this so
attacked you.
far like
We
seems
both saw it.
interesting. Besides, it's like a game version of 13 Reasons Why.
Closing a chapter of our lives.
There's something to lose yourself in, you know. I don't know if it's my kind of
Nothing
work
good comes from stirring up old memories.
I mean, if this guy like can blow up a house with his eyeballs or something like that, I'm
We don't
I'm
really
in.
have a
but-
choice about that.
There's always a choice, son.
This is already on Game Pass, is what Nunchuck Norris is
I
saying.
can't do this. Stop!
Tell me
Tell
why.
me
Yeah, it's like-
why. It's
Stuff
slice
like
of
this
life.
is like, do you remember Beyond
Chapter
Two
1
Souls?
on available August 27th.
Beyond Two Souls was rad because, like, yeah, it was slice of life, but you were a ghost with your brother or your sister, you know. But
Oh, this one.
Moon
Hey,
Studios.
My name is Gennady. I'm the co-founder and director of technology at Moon Studios. Today,
got really
we're very
big
excited to tell you
pupils.
that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
What?
Specifically
Yep.
for Xbox Series X. We're now at a time where we can reach
I
levels
loved
of
that
fidelity
game.
and frame rates previously absolutely impossible on any
You're
console.
gonna love this one, Clink.
An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run at 120 Hz refresh rate in full 4K HDR in its highest quality, delivering unprecedented
Now,
game
So
can't it
what
already
you're saying-
run at this
so what you're
on
saying
PC
is
though?
my Steam version is
and
already
low
set
input
up. Like they're
latency,
taking the
which is
Steam
just
version and
so
putting it on the Game
important
Pass.
for the tight and precise platforming feel of this
I don't
game.
know, because I was
We
running
can also
this
boost the immersion
high frame
in
rate, I
different
thought.
spaces in our world by using
Not on the
No, no.
Xbox. You can't control your
No,
frame
no,
rate.
on my
Oh.
PC though. I didn't buy it on Xbox.
Yeah.
I bought it on a PC.
I have it.
And with all of this crazy hardware power,
But it
we
sounds
can
like they're
give
also
our players
redoing some of
more
the
options
remastering some of the
with how they
soundtracks. Is
want to
what
play
they
our
just
game.
said
Yeah,
there.
they're going through
We
and just like
can't
taking a
wait
look at the
for
game
all
and
of you to
optimizing
experience
it.
this
You know what I
very
mean?
special
Redoing
version
it.
of
Totally.
Ori coming to Xbox Series X with smart delivery later this year.
Which is great. I never finished it, so now it's like,
Oh man, that was a good game.
Yeah, let me.
I
I was supposed to-
100%ed
I
that
would-
thing.
I was supposed to do a playthrough with Fluff because he wanted to
Private
see me cry. 'Cause
Division.
I cried during the first one, but Destiny decided to come out.
What else has Private Division done?
They did Disintegration.
From the furthest
Okay.
reaches of the universe comes the biggest mystery in the galaxy.
An abandoned
Does this
The
destroy all
biggest
humans?
mystery
Does this
in the
destroy all humans?
galaxy.
Marvel of the
No.
Gorgon asteroid.
It looks like the destroy all
A
humans.
sordid
It's not.
stopover. Full of salacious secrets. And
Is this an
scandalous
update to that
strangers.
fucking one game?
Greetings, attractive patron. You are
Looks like the
looking
Outer
downright
Worlds.
Yeah.
unlovable today.
With the right kind of case.
They wanted
Outer Worlds was cool. I enjoyed it.
Can put
Yep, it was
you
cool.
on the wrong side
That's
of
also
the
by
gun.
Private Division.
Or sword.
I know
Or
that
this
fucking mask
thing.
move somewhere.
Thrills.
Outer Worlds is fun, Sean. I enjoyed it.
Danger!
Intrigue.
Intrigue!
Girl Captain, trust no one.
I like the music.
What will you find?
What will you
on
find
Gorgon?
on Gorgon? The Outer Worlds,
Peril on
Peril
Gorgon.
on Gorgon. So an
Didn't you say it
expansion.
wasn't the Outer Worlds?
No, he
No.
said they
Ooh.
created Outer Worlds.
Oh.
So it is an expansion for Outer Worlds. Interesting.
Yes.
We were calling it right at the beginning.
Yep,
This
we
game
were.
is neat.
If you're
I liked Outer
waiting
Worlds. Outer Worlds was a good game.
for the
Yeah.
biggest.
So I've got this
game
pre-installed on my
of the
Xbox
year.
already.
This game here?
Then wait for Cyberpunk. But if you're ready for the smallest, we've got you covered.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
It looks pretty fun,
Obsidian
dude.
Entertainment, the
Obsidian,
makers
huh?
of games
Yep.
that are nothing like this one.
I love how they're doing a parody of themselves. That's great.
This summer, strive together to thrive together. Or just feed your friend to the spiders and go solo.
That's how you do it. That's how you escape a bear attack.
Survive the yard.
You want to be the fastest
This is
person when the
totally
bear's
Honey, I
chasing you?
Shrunk the Kids. I
Pick your
love
friend.
this.
It is, dude. Someone's like, I want to
Was
make
that a
Honey, I-
Battletoad
That was a
statue?
Battletoad, bro.
Wow.
I think like that.
I'm impressed. I'm
looks fun.
impressed.
I've got it. Like I said, I've got a pre-installed off Game
This
Pass.
is a,
man. I'm gonna play
Microsoft Stinger
this.
brought to you by Microsoft.
At Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing narrative and role-playing games. It's something we
That's
do
cool.
every day when we
I'm
come to
okay with that
conference,
game.
and we can't wait for you to play.
And
our next
ironically, the
great adventure,
graphics already
Caroline
look
Park.
better than
It's the
half
first
of the
two
games that I've
planned
seen on
story
this.
expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell
I'm
stories.
about
in
ready to take a
games,
nap.
And Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team
We
has
got
been working
Valorant
for
to
the
play,
last
sir.
2 years on how to
That we
tell
do.
an Obsidian story within a survival
Is
game.
that tonight?
That is
Now,
tonight.
what's great is that you're
Tetra
gonna be able to
Thursday.
play
You got to
the
get a
game on July
calendar.
28th on Xbox Game Preview and on Steam Early Access. We want to hear from you, and we want to continue.
I
to
put
build
all of my
grounded
stuff in my Google
yeah.
Calendar.
If you've been wondering, we have been working on that next
Wait,
big
I thought-
Obsidian RPG. Check
I
it
thought
out.
Thursday.
Google was. I
Next
thought today was
Obsidian
Tuesday.
RPG, guys.
Today is Thursday.
Son of a bitch. I don't want to play Valorant. I want to play Ghosts of Sushi.
You've played Ghost of Sushi all week.
always known war.
Ooh. Another Obsidian game, huh?
Yes, sir.
It forged our empire,
I like the soundtrack so far.
turned heroes into
Reach
queens
Lord of the
and
Rings, I'll be bored. I
I'm
can't
so
handle any more Lord of the
stoked.
Rings.
and decimated our foes. Now
Damn.
our oaths are lost, forsaken.
Sure is pretty.
And you must face the monsters.
Is this another Skyrim?
Born.
Another Elder Scrolls?
Not
The
Elder
Witcher?
Scrolls. Not
It is
Witcher.
an oath.
It's like
worth
a
the
first-person
weight
Witcher.
of a crown.
Avowed.
Yep.
Huh. So, a new IP in the fantasy realm,
Of
similar
RPGs,
to
right.
Elder Scrolls
Right.
style.
It's probably going
Okay.
to be a blend of like stuff that we love, like Elder Scrolls and Witcher, like
Avowed is an
Grenade.
That was a
expansive
Microsoft Stinger
first-person
brought to you by
RPG
Microsoft.
set in the fantasy
Matt
world of
Booty.
Eora. When Obsidian
Give me
Entertainment
that
joined
booty.
Xbox Game Studios, they told us that this epic game is the one they want to make. As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs, this is Obsidian at their best.
That lipstick,
It has been
though.
built from the
So-
ground up to take full advantage of the power of Xbox Series X. At Xbox Game Studios, we also work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original game.
A lot of new IP.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
I'm Caroline from
That's
Interior
cool
Night.
that there's.
Our team is really
I mean, of course, there's going to be new
passionate
IPs
about
with
interactive
the next
storytelling.
console and everything.
Because when you
but,
play a story,
I mean, that looked
you step into
fantastic.
the character's shoes. You get to experience
Especially
their
seeing
fears,
that
their
quick
hopes,
second of
their
gameplay there
conflicts
at the very
firsthand.
end.
And in the process, you learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a world they don't fit in. I hope you enjoyed the trailer.
World premiere.
Fluffy's right. So Skyrim, but another studio made it.
Yep.
Hopefully better than Skyrim.
Another cool art
We were
style
on our way
game.
to start a new
Yeah, I'm
life
loving
that
this
summer.
art, man.
For our family, it was just a stopover.
Interactive drama.
Yep, yeah, these are becoming more and more a thing.
Mine.
They're not everybody's style, but man, it's bringing a
was
lot of
the end
people
of
to
the
gaming
road.
that normally wouldn't play games.
On the ground, now!
The sun went down on all of us that day. Was it fate? Coincidence? No. It was a long forgotten secret, buried in the dark.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna take it the same route as like Telltale has kind of done with their drama style games, or
It
I'm
looks
sure
like there's
it's
even
gotta
less
be
gameplay
Finally
than
ready
that.
to step into the light.
I think it's not
Okay.
about the gameplay.
more about the story.
Yeah, a lot of games are coming out like this.
I got
now,
your
and
letters.
I'm for it.
As dusk falls.
They're usually inexpensive, but it's like experiencing a movie or a comic
Here at
book
Ninja Theory, we're hard at work
without
on all of our projects,
reading it.
including Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, which we announced at the Game Awards back in December.
I did see some stuff on this.
An
finally
incredible
playing through the first Hellblade, by the
3.5
way.
million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade
That looks
Senua's
creepy as
Sacrifice.
hell.
We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our
I'm
Celtic
loving it so
warrior.
far, so I
An
can't wait.
experience that we'll be
Mhm.
building in Unreal Engine 5 for
What's up,
Xbox
babe?
Series X and
Unreal
PC.
5, okay.
I'm happy
What?
to reveal today that Senua's Saga will be set
I
in
know,
the
I
beautiful
know.
country of Iceland.
It's kind of what it is, Fluffy.
And you can find out more.
Not
I'm
this
loving
game,
your
but the one
pessimistic
before.
attitude right now,
and how
Fluffy.
we've
Digging it
discovered
though.
the history of our setting.
And they
a brand
like
new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can
It's not
view
that they ran out of
straight
ideas.
after
I
the
disagree
show
with that
on the
sentiment.
Ninja Theory YouTube
It's
channel.
just a different way to experience games, you know? It's not for everybody, like I said, though.
It's like
Wow,
this
that
right
looks
here.
Beautiful.
I did some looking into it, and they had announced this game last
It's
year.
been so touching to see the
I understand with
impact that
COVID
Hellblade
and shit
Senua's
like that. The
Sacrifice
commercial
has
was
had
like
on so many players.
they just
And we're
like
incredibly thankful to all of the
I don't know,
fans that
man.
have been
I feel like
part of
Xbox
Senua's
isn't
story
pulling
so far.
really anything right now.
And we're excited for you
The
to
Halo
be
looks
part of
cool,
the
I'm
part
excited
of
about
the
some of these games,
journey
but
here on out.
there were far more like big announcements, I feel, with the PlayStation trailers
Yeah.
so far.
Like Jack and Daxter was fucking rad, you know? Like
What is this ridiculous?
It's absolutely
Double fine years.
Do you want to say hi to Peter? He's on the line
What?
here.
Peter, he's been sitting there the whole
dude,
time.
was that Brutal Metal was such a cool game.
It was.
Peter. Oh, Peter, fantastic work. Love the song.
Very much.
It's gonna be fun to sing it. Now it's time to rock. Show
This
it
game
to
Now
me.
it's time to
can't
rock.
wait.
We getting another Brutal Metal game?
No.
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins.
So his brain goes into another brain.
It's a quiet place.
Don't you shush me.
I'll let Jack Black shush me.
Neither skin nor bone. Just a thought.
LSD the game.
Hell yeah.
At the bottom of a
What
lake,
the hell is going on here?
a frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me back up.
I love Jack Black so much.
The only thing I'm seeing so far is Jack Black.
Yep, LSD the game.
LSD the game.
Wow. Now, what audience is this made for? Is this made for kids or is it for adults?
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about this.
I don't know.
Take drugs, kids. It's fun.
Why take drugs and you can experience it this way without the after effects?
True that.
Senses are the magic keys.
It's some kind of fucked up fusion of like Dr. Seuss and like Banjo-Kazooie and Viva Pinata and all kinds of craziness going on.
There's a lot going on in this game for sure.
The Aeronauts?
Mobile.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so much happening.
It's almost as crazy as Raccoon's Midnight Gospel.
Right? Psychonauts to you.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I don't think the first one was as trippy.
I have Psychonauts on Steam. I don't think I ever played it though. I have so many games in my Steam library I've never played. This is another stinger brought to you by
We can't wait
Microsoft.
for you to experience the amazing games built by Xbox Game Studios, and there is just so much more for you to play on Xbox.
The name's
We are
Bond.
partnering with thousands
Sarah
of
Bond.
from the largest publishers to the smallest independent
like it.
developers to bring you the broadest
I like her
variety
shirt
of
though. I
games
want that shirt.
ever.
The keys.
There is one
This is a cool
developer in
shirt.
particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too. I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series
This
X
is what I'm waiting for.
and
Apparently, we get to see the
Xbox
Darkness
Game
subclass.
If you are one of the more than 10 million Game Pass
But even
subscribers,
then, like
also
everything
get
they're
access
saying in
to
this,
hold
they've
on.
already
current
said.
Destiny 2 expansions starting this
So,
September.
September,
For Game
if you
Pass
have
Ultimate
Game Pass,
members,
you own
Destiny
every
2
expansion
will
for
also be
Destiny.
playable
Yep.
on mobile
Mhm.
from
Interesting.
the cloud. Later this year,
Does that also
Bungie
include the
will also
PC Game
release
Pass, or is it
a new
only?
version of Destiny
It'll be
2
PC as
that is
well, I'm sure.
optimized for Xbox Series
Because
X.
it's just Microsoft Game Pass. They
4K
want you to
resolution
play
running at
however
60
you want to
frames
play.
per
you know?
second.
Yeah, but
Here's
like,
an
what
all-new
about?
look at Bungie's
Are we gonna
Destiny 2
are we gonna have to
Beyond
download the game from Microsoft now instead of Steam?
Yes.
Yes.
It will be available on the Microsoft Xbox app.
So you're telling me they're moving from Steam to Microsoft now?
I think it's available on all of them.
It's
Okay, so
everywhere.
I have the Game Pass. Does this mean I have it
It's time to
on
stay
on Steam?
Not on Steam. Game Pass is
Yeah.
connected to Steam.
In September, you'll have it on both Steam and the Microsoft Game Pass.
There's that
store.
Dark
So
Tower
did you see that,
on the ice,
Tony?
yeah.
That's what I saw earlier, like the fucking ice on the wall, freezing. Someone was arguing me about that new subclass. And I was like, yeah, you're freezing shit.
Frost
That's
subclass.
that's fucking horse shit.
It's freezing knives. Yep.
Okay, tell you right now, I think that's fucking bullshit, especially for the Crucible.
Yeah, for Cruise,
Another
it's gonna be
another
ridiculous.
fucking May, man. I hated May so much. She's a spawn of fucking Satan. But it looks cool. Not gonna lie.
So,
I mean,
in
for
other
PvE,
words,
yeah.
I could go refund my Beyond Light right now and already have it on Xbox Series X.
This
Yep.
is Destiny 2 that you can play
Or on the
anywhere you
Xbox
want,
Game
thanks
Pass.
to Xbox
Yeah,
Game
that's the
Pass.
thing I don't understand. I don't
Some
think
of the
that's
world's
true,
most
man. Like,
It is
inspired
true.
developers
why
have
would they
worked
turn
on
around?
games
Why
for
would they
Xbox
even
Series
put it on
X,
the
and we're
Steam
just
store
honored to
then?
be able to
Like they're
collaborate with
ripping
them.
people off.
Because
Xbox
there's people
Series
that
X
literally
will empower
won't
both
do it
new
because it's
and experienced
Microsoft. You
creators
know,
to
people
bring the
literally
future of
won't
games to
get a
life
Game Pass,
like never before.
but they still want
Unique
Destiny to be
perspectives,
available.
unexpected innovations, and fresh voices that demand
I'm
to be
wondering
heard,
though
and that we
if
can't
I
wait
can
for you to
transfer,
discover.
if I can do the crossplay
All of
thing
the
and
games
have
we're
my
about to
save
see
be over
are
on
being built to
Microsoft.
launch
Like they're gonna have to
I
do some
don't-
more
exclusively
integrations
on
into it.
I have no
Xbox
idea how any of that
consoles.
works. I can just tell you that you don't have
Thanks,
to
and
pay.
enjoy.
Yeah, but I'm saying so. If
World
I just
premiere.
delete my pre-order that I've already paid for, I'm gonna have it on PS4, but I'm gonna still be in the same spot and play with my friends on Steam.
Yeah, you'll be able to do the crossplay and probably play on your friends on Steam on PC using the Microsoft Xbox Game Pass app.
Like, so to me, it makes no sense. Like, why would they launch it that? This game looks interesting.
Yep. This is one of the ones that I saw, and I was like, "Oh, grenade." The
No,
first one I was
crossplay
watching.
is not confirmed, but your cross save is. Right, so
cross save is, and cross play should be, because I've been playing it off of Microsoft Studios this whole time.
Sure, so cross play on PC to like Microsoft Game Pass PC to Steam cross play, yes, but Xbox to PC no, PS4 to PC no.
Yeah, I play on Xbox for PC people.
On fucking Destiny?
Using my Xbox Game Pass, but not from the Xbox itself.
Exactly.
Yep. But from
That's
the Game
PC
Pass.
to PC still.
Yep.
Wait, how long has Destiny been on Game Pass? I thought they were just announcing that.
I mean, I bought it on Microsoft Game Studios. It's on the Game Pass. It's like this whole app hasn't been available on Game Pass, but I have it through Microsoft.
But in
not through
September,
Steam.
yes, it will be available on Game Pass. What the hell is going on here?
It's a thing.
This game looks super interesting.
Yep, it looks very interesting. Yeah. It's not XCOM 3 Chone, I wish. It's Stalker 2.
Stalker was so fucking good. The first one was so fucking good.
World premiere.
Stalker 2, man. I'm excited. They're amping up now.
Console launch exclusive.
I like how they hid Psychonauts in the middle.
Right.
Do you recognize it already, Clink?
No.
The universe, at least?
Dead Space?
No.
No, because it's got mechanical shit over there.
Like the
My Lord
artwork,
Inquisitor.
artwork looks familiar.
I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations.
I'm trying to not squeak.
Recon squad has been sent into sub-level 6 of the Hive to determine the full extent of the unrest.
Is fear?
No.
I'll know
Fear
more.
is more realistic.
You didn't just see that Warhammer logo, sir?
Oh, is this Warhammer? I didn't see that. Damn. Oh, shit.
Yep. It's a 40K version of Vermintide! What? Fucking Darktide, dude? No,
I wonder what the
man.
gameplay is going to be on that, though.
I know, that's what I want to see too. I didn't even know this was a thing.
premiere.
It won't be top down. It'll be like Vermintide. It was like a first person thing. Multiplayer.
I couldn't stand Vermintide, though. Like, the multiplayer didn't work for me at all.
Yep. The movies are taking a second crack at it, putting it in the 40K universe. Maybe it'll be dope.
Something changed, my heart could not contain the miracle of this world and all that it
Not gonna lie, I want to play this really bad.
PlayStation trailer brought to you by Microsoft. I mean,
Yeah.
Xbox.
Well, no, they did the PlayStation did all the developers, right?
They did, yeah.
Yeah. Which they had Rebecca from GE. I remember that. PlayStation did.
I wonder what updates they're doing to the controller for
It's Tetris.
Xbox Series X. It's Tetris.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
I still get down on some fucking Tetris, man. It's kind of like that Tetris
Oh,
battle
okay.
kind of concept, right?
It is literally Tetris.
Yeah.
Got it.
Literally like Tetris, like it's like a multiplayer battle version of Tetris.
Okay. I mean, what?
Look at that shit.
Oh my god, that looks like madness.
It does. It looks like pure chaos, and I'm interested. Tetris
Pure
effects
chaos.
connected. I am
All right.
chaos.
Optimized single player, all new multiplayer. Is it crossplay though?
World premiere.
World premiere.
World premiere.
From the creators
Oh,
of
yeah.
Steam World.
Scans a no-go. Sure you want to drop here?
Yes. Demon Hunter.
Yes,
you
babe.
will be able to play it.
It's a game for you.
What we got?
This looks so good.
For nothing space rock.
Wow.
It reminds me of Journey to the Savage Planet a little bit.
A little bit.
Mhm.
Find anything good?
Is this not Crucible?
No. This is not Crucible. This is something I didn't even know was coming.
Looks like a very similar art style to Crucible, though.
But it's not by Amazon Studios.
But it's not by Amazon Studios, so already one leg up.
It's got one leg up, yeah.
Crazy.
There's so much artful, creative stuff coming out through the Microsoft Studios game.
Vacuum cleaner battlefield evolved. Welcome to space.
Yeah.
The gunk.
That's a
All right.
fucking original name.
Yeah, that looks interesting. Creative.
You gotta vacuum up the gunk.
I bet you that's for like people like my kid's age. Like she's gonna be 11 in August. I think that she'd probably get down on that crazy.
Probably, yeah. Butterfly.
It's a flutterby. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mothy moth. Dead moth.
Dead moth.
I tried to cut myself off, but the voices, they just won't stop. Calling out to me.
And it looks like the maid from the Jetsons.
A forest.
What is this?
The moon. Scent of pines. And
A
then
horror game?
the gunshot. Every story has two sides.
This looks so
Regular,
interesting.
rational one, but also a darker and deeper.
The gameplay ideas behind this just blow my mind. Like the possibilities, dude.
If this is like a Silent Hill, I'm stoked, but
It's got a little bit of that Silent Hill feel, but check this out.
Yeah.
It's got this really interesting two worlds mechanic, dude.
Huh.
And I think it's two different characters as well. But it might be just her again in a different world. I don't know.
Dual reality gameplay, two worlds rendered simultaneously.
What is this place?
So the gameplay possibilities, man, like,
Where like there's a cage, like there's jail bars there, and then you transport into the other world, and there's no jail bars to get on the other side of it. That's interesting.
Right, that kind of thing, right?
Shit. Monsters.
Creepy monsters.
Creepy dolls.
Whatever that
Flesh-covered
is.
walls. Still not that impressed with the graphics on any of this, though.
Nope. But the gameplay. It's
But the
about
gameplay, yes.
That's what interests me.
The medium.
That looks
all
really
right.
interesting.
All right. Wow.
World premiere.
Console launch exclusive. This one would have gotten Athena all going. I knew right what this was right away.
Fantasy Star Online 2.
I mean, the graphics look good on this one.
The graphics, I mean, for being Phantasy Star, yeah.
Yeah, for Phantasy Star, it looks like I've never seen Phantasy Star look this good, except when it was on Dreamcast and it was the best thing out. But we're a long time from them.
I mean, it
That's
still
when
looks
I
like
played it.
Phantasy Star, but that's cool that, you know, they worked
Yeah.
really hard to get it onto PC and onto Xbox, and now releasing an actual expansion for it. That's
Yep.
awesome. Good for Sega.
I know, right?
It still looks like Phantasy Star, though.
The weebs heavy breathing around the world right now from the weebs.
Cool.
It's a game I could probably teach Angie how to play. Although Raccoon might want to teach you how to play.
Wow.
Who? Teach you how to play? Me?
And Angie, my wife.
Oh. Plays it handy.
Yes, I agree with that, Fluffy. 99% cat people. I mean, as it is already right now, like, that's the same with Final Fantasy 14. You know,
Right.
Gotta be a cat person. Although bunny people are making a comeback.
Bunny people, yeah.
That's awesome. There's not been a Phantasy Star expansion ever.
Like ever. Yeah.
For a 8-year-old game, that's cool that they're coming out with something finally.
Yeah, there's thoughts here. Oh, this is one I wanted to chat with Grenade about. See what he
Still
knows.
the Crisis?
Nope.
Global risk is scared of the weapon.
I like that suit.
Look at that shit.
Dope.
From Remedy, dude? Finally. Crossfire X, dude.
Crossfire!
Exactly.
I just got yelled at by my girlfriend. Yeah, I saw gameplay on this.
It looks interesting, man.
It looks interesting at the same time. Like, I was watching a thing on it a while back. Me and Chainfire saw it. We honestly, both of us thought it was a mobile game. But seeing this looks cool. Gives me a little bit of a Ryu feel from Metal Gear, mixed with
Multiplayer is free to play.
Yeah.
So it'll have
multiplayer is gonna cost
multiplayer
money.
and then single player campaign you gotta pay for.
Right. It's like Warzone. It's like Call of Duty where you gotta buy the campaign basically. But I'm curious about the multiplayer. I mean, this is some
So am
dope.
I.
This is some dope campaignage.
That
but
suit is like fucking
look at this
sweet.
shit.
Like,
Now, my concern is that it's gonna be like that game that came out, the first game that launched on the PS4. It's like Killzone or something.
yeah.
And it just didn't play that great at all.
Yeah, it looks dope from that trailer, but that's a campaign trailer. What's the
So that's not coming out for PC.
You saw
That game
10
is
world
non-PC
premieres
game.
and 22 console
Interesting.
launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our partners in the subscription or free to play. This is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series X. And some of the games you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the
So they're
next-gen
just
upgrades
adding
at no
those
additional
to
cost
Xbox
when they
Series
launch.
X. All right.
You can expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season. With Series
No
X and
updates to the
Game Pass,
controller?
Xbox
That
is
D-pad
the
looked
place to
different.
play, and you
Yeah, I know.
are at
I
the
want to know
center
more.
of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox game studios today. That means we'll have more to share.
I
later
mean,
this
Halo
year.
Infinite.
But until then,
Excited
here's
about
one
that.
more thing.
There's a couple in there. Oh, and this one.
And the final announcement. Here we go. Here we go.
Don't forget Stalker 2, man.
Drum roll, please. Playground Games presents.
I'm so excited. I'm breathing heavily.
The world is filled with stories.
Oh.
Legendary heroes.
Fuck, really?
And treacherous villains.
I recognize that voice.
Do you?
I do.
Fantastical creatures. And wondrous places. Where nature and magic.
This is exciting. This is very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Of course they had to add comedy to it. Of course they did. That makes so much sense.
It's Fable!
All
I
right,
love the
so-
entire Fable series. All of it.
Hold on. Fable, as in that's remade version of 1, or they're
I think
adding
it's-
to the
it's-
Fable
a
I-
whole
series?
new story,
I think it's a whole new
planet.
everything.
It's all new everything, yeah.
Yeah. So I think they're going the way of like what Final Fantasy VII did for the Final Fantasy VII universe of not necessarily a remaster, but just entirely start over.
That looked dope. I could have loved that one. Fucking Stalker, dude, and Crossfire looks pretty good. Grounded looks fun as fuck.
Yeah, I saw that. I actually played the alpha for it, and it wasn't that great. I was not impressed with it. That's why they scrapped
Peter
it.
Molyneux has nothing to do with this new Fable.
Interesting.
You notice it wasn't his Lionhead Studios, right?
It was not. Well, Lionhead's closed down entirely.
Exactly. It's like gone. So it's a whole new studio. Warhammer! I'm so stoked. I love Warhammer stuff. And that looks good too. Avowed, that's the one, yeah.
Avowed, the medium.
Looked good. Dark Tide looked good. Of course, Halo.
So definitely, okay, overall impression, I'm less impressed with these announcements than I was with the PlayStation 5 stuff.
Hold on, Clink. Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
All right, I ran out and got my new Xbox X, Series X.
Are you gonna get it?
No, fuck no, man. Nothing here. Nothing here, man.
Like
Yeah.
what we were talking about earlier, if you have a extreme high-end gaming PC, all of these are coming out for PC. And that's the whole thing with Microsoft is play where you want, how you want. And I appreciate that, right?
That is
I just don't feel like I'm in need of an Xbox, right? It's gonna be that would be a frivolous thing for me to get because all these games are coming out for PC.
Here's the thing: the rumors are they made fewer Xbox Series X's than they've made Xbox One X's so far, which is not that many, right?
Mm-hmm.
The rumor is Microsoft isn't trying to be the PlayStation, isn't trying to own the console market anymore. That the feeling is from everybody that they're trying to. They're doubling down on the creative aspect of things and on play your way and on the Game Pass and all that kind of stuff. And they're focusing on the back end architecture, with the move happening with Mixer's a prelude to that and all that kind of stuff. That's what's going on at Microsoft. They're not trying to ship as many units as the PlayStation, and they're not going to.
Yeah.
And that's not their plan. That's so they don't have like what the Sony has with its traditional kind of wow your pants off lineup for the release of the console, which is clearly better than what the Xbox Series X is bringing to the table. But for the people that this is for, people like me that don't have the perfect outstanding rig, I'm running a regular 2060. It's not even a super, right? This is going to be a huge upgrade for me from my Xbox One X and from what I'm capable of on my PC for far less money. And those games are marketed for people like me. Like I'm been hooked on Halo since I was a kid, right? Medium, super creative and dope. Like all these awesome gameplay ideas and things going around, like with Avowed and. Anyway, that's
I just feel like from the gameplay trailers that I saw, I wasn't that impressed with most of the graphics. Granted, those are all pre-builds that they're showing us, but that is semi-representative of the final product. And sure, they might put the sprinkles on top, but if the cake isn't moist, I don't.
Moist.
Yeah, it's a whole debate. It's hard as a video game developer when you're looking at it. Do I put out a super high resolution gameplay trailer that is totally staged and everything is perfect for the sake of a trailer, and everybody's going to know it?
And then of course it goes the way of Anthem.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Like so because a lot of people shit on that. Like if you put out a trailer that looks too good, people are going to shit on you. If it doesn't look good enough, people are going to shit on you. It's almost like, what do you do?
Yeah, no, that's an excuse. That is totally an excuse. That's just like putting fucking what was that game? Escapes from Tarkov. That game's been in fucking alpha for 10 years. Like, they're hiding behind it so they can't get shit on. They're being little fucking bitches about it.
Yeah, that's not a good way to go.
This here is the same fucking thing, man. They're literally if none of those games or graphics that I just saw would be indicative of what I feel what they're saying the
what they're
Xbox
saying
can
as
handle.
next gen, right? Like we're
Right?
supposed to be in
Like,
next gen
if
graphics,
if we're
and I
supposed to
didn't
be
feel like
seeing
that was
neither
very
did
much
I,
next
like,
gen.
and nothing
saw
there
some.
really popped out at me.
Mhm.
Stalker 2, I mean, I loved Stalker number 1, but or the first Stalker game, but on the second that being said, Stalker 2 didn't like I'm stoked. I'll do a fucking playthrough on it. But literally, and I'm bored of Destiny. I'm like bored of it because I'm so hooked on Ghost of Tsushima that even the fucking gameplay trailer for them saying it's gonna go to whatever, um, still didn't like that was the most interesting thing to me in there was the fact that it was a fucking 5-year-old game. Like none of what we just saw in there is like I feel like nothing popped out. If you want to fucking show off your brand new console, and I get it, granted, they're trying to work on shit on the back end of things, but they already have 90% of the infrastructure there using the Mixer IP. They're trying to be a friendly console or whatever. I mean,
Right.
they're literally going by way of the Nintendo before it died.
I disagree with that statement.
100%.
No, this
Nintendo
is not the
started
same thing
going
that happened
downhill
with
when
Nintendo.
Xbox and everything was going out. They started doing all those family-friendly IPs, the cutesy tootsie games, all the
So
bunny
Meme is
people, the
family
cat ears
friendly?
people.
What?
I'm talking about Nintendo before they crashed.
I know you are, but like you're trying to compare what you just saw to what Nintendo did, and that's like comparing the moon to the sun. Like those are
Not
two
at all.
different.
Not at
Those are
all.
two different
They
planetary
literally
bodies, sir.
like for a launch, they literally backed off of anything that would possibly like honestly, what games in there have you played or have you have your mind on? Like that you're
What
excited
game in
for?
there? So there's only one that I'm not going to play, and that's Psychonauts. Everything else in there interests me, dude. Fable interests me. Avowed interests me. Halo, I'm going to play that probably for 2 to 3 years at least before I even put it down.
Those are the main 3 that I saw that I'm excited
Yeah.
about, which would
And
be
then
Halo,
Warhammer? Are you kidding me?
Avowed, and
Warhammer
Fable.
Darktide?
Turning fucking Halo into a live service game is a huge fucking mistake.
I think
Well,
it's a
huge
we
mistake.
we don't know if it's going to be live service, but that is
It
something
may
that I
not be a
read
Destiny,
is that
yeah.
that will be their game instead of doing installments. That's going to be their game for the next 10 years. So I don't know if that means live service or if they're going to just continue the story in that single title.
Just update it as it goes, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I don't know what that looks like, and we'll find out
what the
here in the near
multiplayer looks
future.
like. Yeah, I mean, Halo Infinite might have bad multiplayer, might be great. We don't know yet.
But
it's Halo,
overall,
so I'm gonna play it.
if I'm comparing the the big 2, Xbox, Sony, I wanted more of what Sony was showing off than what I saw here.
Like,
Sony had a bigger lineup of games for its console.
Not even just a bigger lineup. They were showing how their new CPU and some of the game engines they're running are going to start rendering, so it takes off some of the load on your CPU and still looks 10 times more beautiful than
So-
anything Xbox just put out.
Let me put it to you this way, Grenade, because I think you've missed the marketing angle from behind all of this. So Sony is marketing for you. Sony's marketing for Clink. Sony's marketing for the people that's the detail they're looking for. You guys went into this looking for amazing graphics. I want to see the CPU. Guys like me, I really don't care. I don't care if my game looks like a potato if it's fun to play. I really don't give a shit about graphics. I've never cared. I don't now.
But isn't
and I
that
will
what
ever,
they're
and they
putting
know that.
forth? Is that this is next gen? Like this is supposed to be the next gen graphics, the next
It
gen
will
console.
be next gen compared to the even more potato stuff I'm playing now. You guys aren't in the same space.
At the same point in time, everything that they just showed, I guarantee, even Halo, the graphics for Halo could have been played on the fucking Xbox One X and probably just as fine. Like nothing they showed was indicative of what next gen could be. And I'm not looking like I get it. Fun to play is fun to play, right?
Exactly, Chone Zone. That's why PlayStation's been winning the console war. That's why Microsoft isn't doing that anymore. Like they're stepping back. They're not getting involved. We're going to sell as many units as Sony. They're not in that game. They're not trying to sell a number of units. They're trying to sell units to the right people.
Which is why they bring forth the Xbox Game Pass,
And that's
where
why they
you
have this
can play
collection
on
of
PC,
games.
you can play on Xbox, and it doesn't matter. So
That's marketed to me and to people
totally
like me
get
that
that.
play the way I do. And it works.
I've been on the whole thing of Xbox isn't trying to do the console war anymore. I've been on that for a while. My big thing is they are more investing in an infrastructure, like you were saying later, like the play anywhere, play how you want. Like that's their big thing instead of being in the console war. I get all of that, But why would you even waste the money to pull up another console unless you're going to build towards that console?
Because they're still going
That's
to
my
make
thing.
money. They're going to sell enough to make a lot of money. They're going to bring a lot of people to the games. That's the thing, dude. They're trying to bring people to the games. A lot of people don't even have my setup. Most of my friends don't even have a PC setup as good as mine. And I'm talking like I could think of 20, 30 people even, just like right now, I can start rattling off names of people that don't even have a PC. They have a laptop that they play RuneScape on or something, right? And that's it. And they play on their Xbox. Those people are going to buy it. And this trailer will sell it to them. It was a successful trailer from that perspective, but not successful to a hardcore gamer like you. You and a lot of people online are already tearing this thing up. Like, oh man, where's the stuff for the hardcore gamers? They're glossing over the games that actually are going to be good and that you're going to be able to play in better graphics on your PC. Like, you're going to be able to. Those games are good, but this trailer is not for you.
I think that's where you're mistaken, No Pen. Like, I get
could be.
that. I get that they're doing that, but if you're going to show off a brand new fucking console that's high powered, why wouldn't you at least put like 1 or 2 games in there that were a high powered game? The games that like made fucking the big games, the AAA games that fucking made Xbox their money, the games that made PlayStation their money. Like all this was to launch their exclusives. This is like to show off their exclusives, just like PlayStation was.
That's what it was. It was the official Xbox games showcase, not necessarily
games, not
the
Series
console.
X showcase. This was games. Yeah.
But look at this. Like the PlayStation, their exclusives were 100 times better. You got Ghost of Tsushima, you got The Last of Us 2, God of War, all these games that were PlayStation exclusives. If they're trying to go by way of multiplayer for a 10-year-old, then I get it. Besides Stalker, I mean, I don't think.
Stalker, Medium. There's a lot of things in there that were for adults. Like there was a game in there for everybody. You know,
I just don't feel it. I feel like it was all like
anyway,
CGI, like stuff you saw from Disney fucking 10 years ago.
There's a couple of games in there like that, but not all of them were.
We will see what happens here in the near future with Xbox and what they're putting forth in regards to not necessarily about the console itself, but about the games and the way we play those games. So I think that's what we're going to wrap up here, guys. Is that all right with you?
Yeah. Going to bed.
Cool. Later. All right. Well, Penn and I will be back here shortly playing some video games for Tetrad Thursday. Thanks all so much for joining us here for this exclusive look and our reactions for the official Xbox Games Showcase. And we'll see you all here in a little bit. Bye-bye.
Have a good sleep, Grenade. Love you, buddy.
No.